Welcome to FogLight Video Solutions. This video will cover how to create a FogLight Oracle agent connecting to a SQL Server PI repository. As a setup reference, please review the prerequisites and requirements. Also consult the FogLight guides mentioned below. To begin the steps, log into the FogLight console. Click Monitor and select Oracle. The Monitor Oracle Instance Setup GUI should display in a consolidated simple screen format requesting the needed setup configurations for creating a single instance. To create multiple Oracle PI agents in a setting, click on Use this option to discover multiple Oracle instances. Let's continue with configuring the single agent with the PI extension. Under Oracle Connection, the Agent Manager host specifies the agent manager that is default used to discover and manage the data collection from the Oracle instance. Click the Agent Manager name to change the Agent Manager host if desired. Connection Details proposes two methods while configuring an Oracle database for monitoring: loading a TNS file copy from the database system or manually configuring the parameters. Note the suggested use of these options. I will configure connections using the manual option. Enter the host name where the Oracle database instance is located. Change the port if it's something other than the default. Supply the service name or SID. Next, we will enter the username and password to connect to the instance, and then we'll choose the checkbox whether this is an encrypted connection and to use SSL. In the next field, we can specify the listener name. At the bottom of the panel is an option to change the alarm sensitivity and to either automatically generate a database agent name based on the server and instance name, or to override the setting with a custom agent name. The operating system checkbox allows the database agent to collect OS metrics. Clicking the link provides an option to either enter the login credentials for the remote host or to select a previously configured credential stored in the lockbox of the FMS. OS metrics requires WinRM or WMI connectivity to collect Windows metrics, or an SSH connection for Linux monitoring. Enter the OS login credentials and click Apply. The Collect VM Statistics checkbox provides the ability to obtain VM statistics directly from the VM server host. We will now enable the SQL PI extension for this agent by clicking the SQL PI checkbox. A pop-up will detail the system requirements. After reviewing the information, click Accept to continue with the installation. The next pop-up may list prerequisites for the SQL PI repository server and the available agent managers for SQL PI agents to be installed on. Select an agent manager, then click the Apply button. If prompted, we will now specify the server name, authentication type, username, and password. If the default instance is used, then it does not have to be included with the server name. Adding the port number is optional. Then click Next. Another pop-up to enter the SQL PI repository settings may appear. A new PI repository database can be created in this step. The database name is pre-filled with a unique name. Adding a primary file group location and the transaction log location is optional, or it will be taken from the SQL Server instance settings. The user must, however, fill in a specific Windows folder location on the server where the SQL PI instance is located to hold 1-minute data. This may be on a separate drive from the other SQL Server files. Alternatively, a radio button is available to use an existing PI repository database for SQL Server with a pull-down menu to select a database. After this panel has been filled in, click Finish to continue. An additional pop-up may appear to confirm that a new PI repository for SQL Server should be created. Once all of the connection details are in place, click Monitor. The configuration will start up. If a grant privileges box pops up, a grant script is available to run directly in the instance to grant the necessary privileges, or enter sysadmin account to execute grant scripts. Once completed, a pop-up will indicate that the agent has been created, and there's a choice of adding another database, in which it will take you back to the setup screen, or click Close. The new agent is now created. After a couple of minutes, collection time, the dashboard will become populated with data. To learn more about FogLight for databases, visit us at support.quest.com.